so now we're going to learn a short combination of choreography. So the combination we're going to learn is from Moana Junior, which is the show that we'll be doing this summer at Camp Session B. And we're going to do a bit of the song Where You Are, the first part, which is a song where it happens near the beginning of the show, and Moana's father and mother and all of the villagers are telling Moana about her island and the place where she's growing up, and why she should stay here, and why it is such a beautiful culture and a beautiful place to live. So our characters in this dance are going to be the dancers in the village, and dance is a very important part of Polynesian culture. So a few important things, first of all, that came up in my research when I was looking at Polynesian culture, because Moana is an amalgamation of various Polynesian cultures. So a couple of things to keep in mind when we're doing this style of dance. The first one is that it's a very grounded style of dance, meaning that it's a lot of movement with the knees bent. And so if I turn to the side, you see my body is neutral. I'm not sticking out my back like that. I'm tucking in my tailbone, but my knees are bent. Another thing to keep in mind is that the feet are very connected to the floor. So we're kind of rolling on the ball of our feet the entire time. The upper body stays very still. So even though the hips are moving quite a bit, the upper body stays very still. It's also very fluid, and that's because, and a lot of the moves in Polynesian dance have meaning. And so the reason for the fluid motion is because it represents water. So the fluidity of the hips, as well as the arms, all represents water. Something else to keep in mind is that a lot of storytelling is done with the hands. And so the eyes follow the hands, and everything the hands do has a lot of meaning. So there will be certain moves that we'll look at that have a very specific meaning in Polynesian culture. And so those are just some things to keep in mind as we get started. All right, let's get started learning the combination. So the first step we're going to learn is a very basic step that we're going to use throughout the dance. So like I said before, our knees are bent, our feet are connected to the floor, and my body is neutral, so my tailbone is tucked in. Okay? Now, we're going to move our hips. So the way that we're going to do that, and we'll just keep our arms down for now so we can focus on the hips, is you're going to lift your foot and move your hip to the side, and then lift your other foot, and we're going to sway side to side, nice and slowly. We can even put our hands here so you can just sort of feel that motion. So I'm lifting the ball of my foot, but again, I'm not moving my entire upper body. My upper body is still, and we're just moving our hips. So if I turn to the side, you can see I'm just lifting up the ball of my foot. Okay? Now, if we want to actually step with that, we can. And so we just step, 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 step as we sway. Where we're going to put our arms for this motion is just outwards with our fingers long and our neck very long as well. And just fingers loosely connected to the elbow and to the wrist. So we're moving side to side, stepping and moving our hips, but keeping your upper body very still. So that's our first basic step. Okay? Then, when Chief Tui says, Moana, make way, we're going to continue this step, and we're going to gesture, bringing our right arm in, and then turning it over, and then bringing our left arm in, and turning it over. Okay? So we're here, and we're stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moana, make way, And again, my eyes are following my hands as they go. Now I'll turn around so you can see it this way. Okay? So we're going 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moana, we're going to do. We're going to do the same movement with our hips, but now we're going to do this step, which is a step that has meaning. So what this is, it's a welcoming step. So as we're stepping, we're saying come. And then we switch, and switch, and switch. So from the beginning, I turn around, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need. Good. All right, so from there, then we're going to continue this fluid motion, and we're going to do a step together, step touch. Okay? Now, normally if we were just doing a step together, step touch, we might just step together, step touch. But because we're influenced by the Polynesian culture, the way that we're going to do that is again with the knees bent and maintaining this idea of moving the hips. So we're going to step on your right with your left, right, and touch. So if we come back to here, and our arms are going to be up here, again sort of loosely connected, and with your thumb right below the rest of your fingers. So we're going to right together, right touch. Good. So I'll turn around and we'll add that part in. So this is after we finished Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need. Step together, step touch. Good. From there, I'm going to turn around so that we don't get confused. So we go step together, step, touch. Then we're going to turn over our left shoulder. So you're going to lift your left leg and point your toe in front of you. So that's this position. So we're lifting here. And then brush your foot to the side and turn around. Now, as we turn around, so we just did step together, step, touch. You're going to brush your hair over your shoulder. So we turn, and your hand comes up and over the shoulder to here. And that's because, again, with the moves having meaning, long hair is very important in the Polynesian culture because they believe that their spirituality lives in their hair. So we're going to step together, step, touch, brush with the hair to here. Good. So from here, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Moving on. So we just ended here. Our arms are going to come up to our right, and then your left arm is going to travel across your shoulders and your collarbone down to your left foot. And I'm lunging on my right foot, but again, my upper body is still up. So I'm bending at the knee, not at the waist, okay? So we're here, bend down, and then my hand is going to turn, and then I'm going to pull up my left foot to the ball of my foot. And this move is paying homage to the earth, okay? So we finished with our hair here, and then we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's review from the step together, step touch. So we just finished here, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, moving on from here. We're going to cross over with our right foot, and our left hand comes up to here, and we're going to pull down. And then we're going to cross over with our left foot, right hand comes up to here, and pull down again. And what this is it's representing the Polynesian Triangle of the Pacific Islands. So we just finished here. Now your weight goes onto your left foot. We step on our right, down, left, down. Good. So let's review from here. So we just did our hair. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Moving on from here, we're going to continue with the same step together, step touch that we did before. But the difference is that this time, our arm is going to travel up our other arm. And again, your eyes follow your hands. So we're going to step together, step, touch. But going this way. So we're going to, we just finished cross, cross, and then we step together, step, touch. Good. So reviewing from here, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Moving on from here. Now we're going to, so we ended here, we're going to bring our arms up to here. And this is like we talked about before, where this is something that we want to accent. So this is when they say, make way. Okay? And we're kind of sinking into our left hip and letting your right foot come forward. So we just finished 5, 6, 7, 8, make way. And we stayed here, so it's 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put your weight on your right foot, touch with your left, and cross your arms. Weight on your left foot, and point out with your right foot. And open up your arms. Okay? So let's review from here. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Almost there. So after that, then we're going to go back to this step right here. But now, our hands are going to move with the fluidity of the ocean. So if I face, so you can see, and again, my eyes are following my hands. Okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they say we make. So this is we share everything we make. And on we make, we step with our feet and our arms come up to here. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. We share everything we make. And we go back into the same step. And we weave our baskets, and then we go, ha, ha, same step. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We share everything we make, we joke, and we weave our aha. Good. And almost done. Then on the fishermen come back from the sea, we're going to bend our left leg back, point with your right, and your arms come in to here. So I'll turn around and show that here to here. This move means home. Okay? So because the fishermen come back from the sea, they come home. The fishermen come back from the sea. Then our arms are going to travel up and back down. As that happens, there's a lot happening here. So come back. As your arms come up, you're pulling your foot up as well. Fishermen come back from the sea, and then we travel down. Good. So we go, the fishermen come back from the sea, and then we're going to repeat the same step that we already know. I wanna, step together, step, touch, turn with the hair to here, and down, turn the foot. Step, down, step, together, step, touch to here, and here, and here. And that's the whole thing. So let's just review a little bit of that ending part. So after the first time that we end here, we go into the steps. We share everything we make, we joke and we weave our baskets. The fishermen come back from the sea. I wanna repeat. Step, touch, turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we finish, and we're done. So now we're going to show a view from the back you can follow along with, and then I'll show a view from the front. No, don't get confused, because a view from the front is going to be backwards if you're watching it. So what you can use that view for is if you have a sibling or a parent or somebody who's dancing with you, and you can put the video right next to you, and they can see if they match. But when you're following along to practice, follow along the back view, or else you get confused. All right, let's try it with music.
And you'll do wondrous things, my little minnow.
But first, you must learn where you're meant to be. Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need.
The dancers are practicing. They dance to an ancient song.
Who needs a new song? This old one's all we need.
This tradition is our mission, and Moana, there's so much to do.
Make way.
Don't trip on the taro root, that's all you need.
We share everything we make. We joke and we weave our baskets. The fishermen come back from the sea. I wanna see.
Don't walk away. Moana, stay on the ground now. Our people will need a chief, and there you are. There comes a day when you're gonna look around and realize happiness is where you are.
Hoo-ha! Hey, hey! And you'll do wondrous things, my little minnow.
But first, you must learn where you're meant to be. Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need.
The dancers are practicing. They dance to an ancient song.
Who needs a new song? This old one's all we need.
This tradition is our mission, and Moana, there's so much to do.
Make way.
Don't trip on the taro root, that's all you need.
We share everything we make. We joke and we weave our baskets. The fishermen come back from the sea. I wanna see.
Don't walk away. Moana, stay on the ground now. Our people will need a chief, and there you are. There comes a day when you're gonna look around and realize happiness